Hello everyone, ATR here, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, we are going to play on the arena and continue our run with the Paladin. We had one win last time, went pretty well as it could have, but yeah, go ahead and continue. The beatdown deck worked okay. So, let's see here. I mean, to be fair, that mage really didn't do a lot. I mean, we had no spells cast against us. We had no AoEs to deal with. I mean, we had pretty much the entire board filled with 1/1. I mean, not 1/1s, 1-cost guys. So it was very lucky of us that he probably didn't have a good deck. So that is the nature of arenas. Things you would expect normally don't happen. So, well, all of them costing 4, so we're gonna send everything back. Although I probably could have kept the True Silver Champion just for the turn number 4. Let's see if we get anything better. No, we actually get even worse. More 4s, 5s, and 6. So yeah, that is a problem with our deck. It's very high on the 4 cost. We have only 1 cost drop minion. So we're just going to pass and see what happens here. We can drop a turn 4 Ascension Shield Masters just to deal with the stuff that he has. We're going to just simply pop a Silverhand Recruit. Keep it on the field, pass a turn, because again, we have no early turn plays. So probably next turn, turn 3, we drop Ascendant Shield Master just to stop the stuff that he has in his hand. We are not going to attack with our Tauren. Oh, well, I actually decided to do it incorrectly. Now, personally, I think that was the wrong move. He should have kept that on the hand, because it would have enraged his Tauren Warrior to 5 attacks. So yeah, I don't particularly agree with his move, but that's good for me. So yeah, we're gonna drop that Ascendant Shield Master because it kills everything he has and still lives, and hopefully he doesn't have any type of removal, because there's nothing else I can put on the field. So we're gonna coin the Ascendant Shield Master. Hope that that's enough. Next turn we have the ability to Blessing of Kings hit, but I don't think I want to do that on the Ascendant Shield Master, although it's fine. He brings out a Flame Tongue Totem. Okay, that's enough to kill it, and even gives it plus 5 attack. Ooh, that's nasty. So we'll play with that. So the Ascendant Shield Master still dies to pretty much all of them, although he would have to have another Abusive Sergeant. We could silence this thing, bring these guys down to 4 damage, and the Spellbreaker still kills them. Do we do that? That Flame Tongue Totem is a threat and it removes 4 damage from the field, so maybe we do. We do have a second silence in the hand, so might not be the worst thing to do. I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Your magic
Get rid of
shall
that.
not save.
That's 4 damage potential out of the field, and it still buffs anything to the side, including totems, so yeah, we'll just get rid of that. So, both the guys he has do not actually kill this, so he needs to spend another card to be able to deal with it. Next turn, probably Silverhand Knight. Gets a totem, which leads me to believe he doesn't have really a move. He was probably trying to get the... Oh, he goes for Spell Power. Ooh, that's nasty. He's gonna kill my guy. Well, he still could have killed it anyways, but yeah, well. I guess he was saving for something else that he could have done. Second Spellbreaker comes out, but now we are in a horrible spot, although... He did overload for 1, which just gives him 5 anyways. 2, 4, 6. We have a Taunter. We can give our Taunter a Hand of Protection, but I don't think I need or want to do that.
Let me think.
I'm thinking that or saying that because of Hex. Now this Silverhand Knight I think is probably a better choice. Yeah. Silverhand Knight. We are open to attack, but giving 2 targets on the field makes it a little bit harder for him. We'll see if he deals with it. Okay. Brings out his own Silverhand Knight.
Ready, sir.
So matches me man to man essentially and goes in for me. Decides to go in for my recruit. Okay. We can get through his taunt and we can put out our own taunt, which dies. We can put out a Priestess of Elune and restore health to ourselves and just give another threat on the field, but it dies to the Silverhand Knight or both of these guys. Imp Master brings out a lot of weenies, but it dies to the Silver Hand Knight very easily. Silence doesn't really help us. The Taunt dies, but I think it's probably the better choice. I think. Yeah.
Tazdingo!
So we get rid of that.
Reporting for
And we keep 3 guys on the field. However, he's probably going to have a Lightning Strike and kill 2 of them. And severely damage Ascendant Shield Master. But, well, maybe he can't. He does have 2 spell damage on the field, however, which is horrible for me. So that's why I'm saying a Lightning Strike actually wipes everything. Ah, there it goes. So hopefully it hits me for 4 on the Shield Master. No, it hits me for 5, so I'm screwed. Another Tauren Warrior comes out. As much as I hate it, it's actually being very good against us right now. And he hits us for a lot. Next turn, we take how much damage? We take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We die if we don't do anything. We're going to do something about it with the Priestess. That's 4 health, although these are 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give a little bit more targets just to shoot at. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it. So we're in a very bad spot, but at least we healed ourselves and keep ourselves alive for a little bit longer. And that Tauren can very easily hit one of these guys and enrage. The Imp Master dies to the guy. Now he's going to fork lightning. Nope, Argent Commander comes out. Kill the Imp Master very easily. No, he decides to just keep it like that. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, there's really nothing we can do in this situation. So next turn we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 damage. So we can stay alive a little bit more, but not really a lot we can do. So Priestess of Doom comes out. Then we get another 1/1 weenie, but they actually die, so there's not a lot I can do for that. So Consecration would kind of help here, but not really. Would still be in a very bad spot. That kills that. He actually keeps the Divine Shield intact on his guys. Frostwolf Warlord comes out. That's actually horrible for us, although we can silence it. But we have run out of heals, so I don't think we're going to be able to do much. Kills our guy, goes in for the damage. He didn't actually hit with his charger there. But let's see, how much damage can he put out? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we actually die. There's nothing we can do now.
Your magic shall not save me.
Yeah, we still die. So, yeah, the only thing we can do here is just drop everything, but no, we're dead. I mean, I guess we'll just put that out there in case he wants to attack me, but he can just simply attack me in that way. So, let's keep an eye out on this and prepare the concede if it decides to go for simply me. Does he actually notice that he has lethal damage? No, he doesn't notice that he has lethal damage. Okay, well that's actually good for me. So, I actually stay alive 1 turn. Although if he has a weapon, I guess he kills me. Well, let's see what he does. But we may have just bought ourselves 1 extra turn. Which is actually not saying a lot. So, okay, well, we die now. No, he's still going for me. Okay, well that is the problem with having guys out there. So, he hits us for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, could have almost killed me. He probably now notices that, oh wait, I could have just killed him. But he's toying with me. True Silver Champion comes out. I can heal myself for 2, bringing out the 4, but everything else kills me. So, yeah, that's actually going to do it. So, we're going to well played and
for justice.
Attack that. And concede.
Victory.
Let's just go ahead and skip. I should have, you know, dropped it last round. I really didn't have anything that I could have done. Even the consecration wouldn't have killed enough. So, yeah. So, yeah, that is the problem with this deck. I don't really have enough out there to remove. I only have drops, and I didn't get my early drops to start getting, or trying to get field advantage. So, yeah. By no means is it a good deck, but, you know, that is Arena. You just build with what you're given. So, let's see if we do a little bit better. We have to get a match to do better, but come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so let's see who we find, and that is going to be Druid Pew Pewmon. Okay.
I must protect the one. I will fight
Again,
with
all
honor.
drops that we don't want. We'll actually keep that Harvest Golem. That's not bad. We're gonna send everything else back. Although I guess I'll keep that Consecration just in case. I'm being a little bit paranoid now of getting flooded, but yeah. Okay, that's kind of okay. The Imp Master works well in turn 2.
Well met.
And the Harvest Golem works well in turn 2 as well, so
My greetings.
we'll see what happens here. So he skips turn 1. Let's go ahead and bring that out. Well, not that out, but pass our turn. And yeah, so he decides to go for the attack, which I think is going to mean probably the Imp Master. Imp Master brings out a lot of weenies on the field, so makes it a lot harder to deal with. Harvest Golem is just one target, it becomes another one, so we can drop the Harvest Golem afterwards. So let's go ahead and coin into an Imp Master.
I am not in a morning.
Imp Master doesn't really do much, but it just summons a lot of guys that he has to deal with. It is a perfect target for a swipe, but he's not in swipe range right now, so I'm okay with that. So he decides to bring out his own guys. That is a Racer Fen Hunter. Okay. And oh, we get Arterian Fortring. Very nice. Let's see here. We could summon a Recruit and use Hand of Protection, but the Hand of Protection doesn't actually do anything for us, aside from guard this for one hit. So we're just simply going to use the Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem is, I believe, a better option here. So we're just simply going to trade that and hit him for 1, breaking that armor, and popping yet another Imp. I could have hit the boar with my Imp Master, but after he popped, he would have been left at 2 health, and I want him at a point where this guy can't take him out by himself. So at least that's my reasoning for all this. Next turn, however, we don't really have a clear play. If he brings out a lot of weenies, we can Consecrate and get rid of them. Although blowing the Consecrate that early, I'm a little bit worried about. Blessing of Kings is an option on the Imp guy. So he is going to kill my Imp Master. That's fine. He attacks it like that, and then attacks it with the Racer Fen Hunter. Still has 2 left, but we can kill that Hunter with our Golem, and the Golem would be just as strong as the other Golem that'll pop out of him. But he does have 2 mana. What's he gonna do with that 2 mana? A Bloodfin Raptor. Interesting. We could Consecrate here and just clear the board. Is that an option? Is that a good option? More specifically. Could pop a Divine Shield on this, kill that, leaving this thing alive. Keep going in for more damage, summon this guy, and have more stuff on the board. Or do we just Consecrate and clear the board? Well, I'm going to take a risk and use a Divine Shield approach. So we are going to Divine Shield this, kill that Raptor, summon another guy, and go in for damage. There we go. Putting more of our threats on the field. That Racer Fen cannot kill my Golem by itself. It needs an additional hit. Consecration would have wiped both and just left 2 of my guys on the field. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right choice, but I was a little bit reluctant to use my Consecrate, my only Consecrate, on 2 guys.
What?
I mean, it's okay, but I'm feeling that he's probably going to be able to, put more stuff out there. And this way the Golem stayed alive, well, I mean, it would have still stayed alive, so I don't know. So he's going to go for the Wrath. He's going to hit me either for 3 or for 1. Goes for 3. Okay, so kills the Golem. Has to spend that, and that means he doesn't draw a card. And the Frostwolf Grunt comes out. He goes for the attack on an Imp or me. The Golem. Okay, well the Golem would have killed his Frostwolf Grunt, so he decides to sacrifice the other guy. So I think I'm okay with that. Now this turn, we are probably going to use the Cold Light Oracle and just get something out there. Blessing of Kings at this point I don't like because I'm gonna have to absorb the hit with the Frostwolf Grunt, meaning it didn't, utilize its 5 damage. And a Consecration just kills it, but I mean, it's just, again, it's just one. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Cold Light Oracle, give ourselves some cards, give our opponent some cards as well. Out comes the Argent Squire, that's nice. We'll be able to use him at a later point. We're just simply gonna summon a 1/1 and kill that Grunt completely. Board advantage. But we now gave him 6 cards, he's up to 7. We also have 3, 6, 7 cards. We now have an Argent Squire, Silverhand Knight, so we're sitting pretty. We are sitting in a decent thing. We have a Humility to neutralize a big threat if any comes. We also have a Spellbreaker to neutralize another big threat. And the Blessing of Kings can work on either of these two guys. We can make this guy a 7/7. No, a 6/6, sorry. I was thinking the 5/5 that this becomes +2, so no, it's okay. Hogger comes out. Hogger, we're gonna now use the Consecrate. I think that's a excellent time to use it. Although, is it? Let's see. Consecrate and sacrificing the Cold Light Oracle kills it, and we should simply bring out another 1/1. Or we silence and leave it on the field. But what's the point of doing that? There's really no point to do that, so yeah, we gotta get rid of Hogger, otherwise that's a lot of threats that are gonna be brought out, so I think this is the time for Consecration, even though it's only 2. So Consecrate comes out, boom, hits everything for 2, we hit that for 2, and we summon another Recruit, which is hit him for 1.
Reporting for duty.
So we're at least keeping board advantage, and we have that Blessing of Kings available. And we are getting close to our Tyrion. We can drop Tyrion at some point, any point really, doesn't really matter because if it dies it gives us that weapon, so yeah. Yes, I like.
Don't mess.
Another Racer Friend Hunter comes out. What do we do in this situation? He still has 4 available, he can use that shapeshift thing, Hero Power, to kill one of the recruits. What are you gonna do? What do you know? So he's gonna bring out a Shieldwind Yeti. Okay. So the Shieldwind Yeti is going to die. Is it gonna die? I mean, I can get a 5/5, kill it, leave a 5/1 on the field, which probably, well, we can trade there and force that to hit or him to hit it. So that's okay. But we are gonna be left with 3 mana on the field, which we can use to summon 2 of these guys, and that's about it.
I wonder.
One of this and the Argent. We could also just taunt and ignore it, but it doesn't actually get rid of the big threats, and this dies to this and that. And this doesn't even die. We don't have any Divine Shield to keep our guy intact, which is unfortunate. We already popped it, but yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it. So we are going to kill this guy here. We're going to make this guy a 5/5, kill that, get a Recruit out, and bring out an Argent Squire.
Job's done.
So either way, that guy deals 1 damage, so it, I mean, that guy deals damage, 5 damage, so he either sacrifices his Racer Fen, or he hits him himself. Or if he has a swipe, he's just gonna swipe me right now. Kill everything. Swipes at me, pops everybody else. And then he can kill the Argent Squire. Next turn, we can Tyrion if, for some reason, our guys don't die. What other option do we have next turn? We have Ascendant Shieldmaster and Silence, depending on what he brings out. We have Priestess of Elune, but no, we're not going to burn Priestess of Elune at this point. So he brings out a big taunt, and is he going to want to kill it like that? I don't know. We can silence that taunt, but leave it as a 4/6 and bring out our own taunt on the field. Does that actually accomplish anything? Doesn't really accomplish a lot, but it's an option. Tyrion hits for 6, it's a 6/6, so
I've got the beast in my sight.
Big Game Hunter comes out. It's actually excellent for us, although it wouldn't have done anything against Tyrion. So he decides to sacrifice his guy for that, which is okay. So, according to what I have here, I have no way to get past this, so I think I'm going to have to silence and use Ascension Shield Master to absorb the hits from these two guys. Because we also have Tyrion out there to absorb hits from everybody else. I'm thinking silence because otherwise these guys do nothing, although that is only 2 damage, so it's not really that important. Do we just simply Tyrion? Tyrion Forging does kill that. Shoot. I don't exactly know what to do here. I think I'm just gonna Tyrion and hope for the best.
Put your faith in the light.
So out comes Tyrion Fortrings. Now he has to find a way to deal with it. If he has silence, then Tyrion becomes kind of useless. If he has Naturalize, at least I get 2 cards. If he doesn't have any of that, then he's in a lot of trouble. Both of those guys can run into it, and Tyrion does not die. But he does have 9 mana, so I shouldn't consider it, you know, a victory just yet. Next turn, if he for some reason does not attack or doesn't lose his silence guy, I think I will silence the Taunter and go for the big game hunter with my 2 guys. So it looks like he's gonna want to absorb a 1 damage hit on Tyrion. Well, I mean, he's gonna hit it for 1 and absorb 6 damage himself. It's okay, he does have a decent amount of health. I mean, he's at 26, only 27 with the armor. Bite. Okay. Goes for 5.
For no one.
This is good for me considering that I would get the weapon. So.
Someone
Go to Doctor on himself. Heal up. Okay. And a Swamp. Oh, that was a wrong move, man. The Swamp Boost you needed to hold back. If he had held back the Swamp Boost, I would have lost my weapon next turn. Yeah, that was a mistake by him. Oh well, that's good for me, I suppose. So, let's see, this turn we have 5 damage available to us. We're not going to waste it on any of these. We can kill this with that and keep it alive. And we can just simply put out Ascension Shieldmaster and a Silverhand Knight. Yeah, seems to make the most sense as far as what to do. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to reduce the damage output that he can do by actually killing the Swamp Boost. We're going to sacrifice one of our recruits. So
I fight.
we hit that. We hit that. And then we hit him for 5. Might as well utilize that damage. He had a Swamp Boost. Lord knows he could have a second one. So might as well use the 5 damage. And we are nicely protected behind Ascendant Shieldmaster. Ironbark Protector comes out. That becomes a very minimal threat, bring it down to 1 damage. He's gonna claw up and hit my Ascendant Shieldmaster apparently. Yeah, looks like that's what he's gonna do. Okay, so he's gonna take 3 damage and not be able to break through it. He already used the claw. I think you might have miscalculated 1 damage. Yeah. Well, he wastes 2 damage on the claw, just armors up, so that's actually excellent for us. So, first things first, we are going to break through this thing. We are going to utilize Humility, so it becomes a 1 damage creature. We're going to burn our 5 damage on ourselves. And we are going to pop a shield on something. No, we are going to Stormwind Champion. Yeah. We're going to Stormwind Champion and break through that.
If you
Just
insist.
go straight at him.
I fight.
I'm already attacked.
Already attacked, and we summon a recruit at the end, and it becomes a 2/2. So now we're in excellent shape, and we kill him next turn. Is there anything that he can do? That Voodoo Doctor is just 2 damage, and he can see. There we go. Excellent. We're going to give him the well played.
Well played.
That was an awesome game. That actually felt really good. So we got a nice win there, and yeah, we're at 24 minutes. Yeah, about 24. So let's go ahead and keep it going. 2 victories, 1 loss. It has potential. At least we got another 2 victories, which apparently is our standard amount of wins, and then we just simply lose. But well, as long as I keep saying it, it's gonna keep happening. So yeah. Sorry. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Hunter. Hunters considered pretty weak right now, but they're still pretty good in the arena anyways.
Fight with honor.
Another Tyrion, Hammer of Wrath, and Dread Corsair. Well, all these go back. Do I want to send back the Hammer of Wrath? I think I do, but yeah, we're going first, so let's see if we can get anything better, anything earlier. No, we get nothing. We actually don't even get any minions to play. Okay.
Well met.
Give that all well met. We are going to pass our turn, and next turn we're probably just going to recruit. So that humility worked excellent. Neutralized that that Iron Bark Protector very, very handily. So we summon a recruit. Keep on going. Next turn we have no real move. So that's a thing. You have some 6 drops, Priestess of Elune, and a Sunwalker. So he decides to go for the damage on me. He does have some stuff on hand, but it looks like he's going to hold it back. Let's get ourselves another recruit. Go in for 1. Skip our turn. So next turn we have 4. So that means we could Blessing of Kings one of our guys and make it a big threat, force him to react. But he brings out an Ironfur Grizzly, which forces me to react. Okay, so Argent Squire comes out. Let's see, can we utilize the Argent Squire? If we Blessing of Kings here, we can retain board control. If we consecrate, we don't really do much. If we summon 2 of these guys, we don't do anything either. So yeah. Thing is that a explosive trap deals with us very easily, so I think we have to try to go for the removal. We're gonna have to Blessing of Kings, get rid of that, and go in for another 1 attack. Sucks, yeah, but it's gonna have to happen. We don't really have a better option here, so we kill that, and we go for that, wasting 2 damage, and we have a 2 health creature on the field, which if he has an Arcane Shot, he's gonna remove instantly. If he has an explosive trap, he's gonna put it on and kill both of my guys. Starving Buzzard comes out, and he gets a Timberwolf. Okay, well that actually is okay, I think? No? What is he going to bring out now? Coins. Coins into what? Arcane Shot? Secret. So, probably that's going to be the, what do you call it? The one that triggers off of your guys attacking the his creatures. So I think I'm going to consecrate here because I don't want him getting that many cards. Let's see if it's an explosive trap, however.
To battle.
It's not an explosive trap, so yeah, it's probably going to be the one that triggers off of the guys attacking. So we are going to go here, and we're going to consecrate, getting rid of those guys. And let's see if it's a snipe. It might have been a snipe too. So let's see. Alright, so it's a snipe. So it wasn't the other one, but at least we absorb it with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we keep on going. So okay, that puts us in an okay spot. The Timberwolf. It wasn't a snake trap. I thought it was because of the secret. And thankfully, it wasn't an explosive trap, which means our guys stay alive. So we got 7 damage out there, and next turn we can Sunwalker to protect them. And I think we'll probably do that. Swamp Boost comes out. I'm going to go for the 2 damage on my guy. Oh no, kill command. Okay, so 3 damage on it. Killing the highest threat, I suppose. And a Noble Sacrifice is out. That's actually excellent. We can, however, just simply Stormwind Knight. There's really no need for the Sunwalker now, considering that we lost our big damage guy. So we can Stormwind Knight to kill that. Stays alive. And then 4, 5, 6.
I wonder.
Yeah, we should summon another recruit. Yeah, why not?
For the king.
Stormwind Knight comes out, kills that. Another recruit. I was thinking Noble Sacrifice, but I want to utilize my mana effectively. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass and he doesn't bring some type of charger out, but I don't think there's any charger. Well, there are some chargers, but any decent thread would not really get affected by Noble Sacrifice, because which one is it? The oh, well, yeah, like see right now, if he had used this, he would have burned my Noble Sacrifice on a 1/1. So he uses that, clears my board. Yeah, goes for the highest damage one and leaves me with a 1 on the field. Kind of sucky, but yeah, that is the nature of our situation here. Priestess of a Loon restores my health for 4. That actually brings me up to full health. Exactly. So we're gonna use her.
I am the blade of the
This is the best threat that we have right now, so let's go ahead and attack and keep it on the field. So yeah, that's a 5-4 on the field, so it's a decent amount of a threat. We could have used Noble Sacrifice, and I think we should probably use Noble Sacrifice. We did have 1 mana left over, so that's probably my mistake. I doubt that he has another Unleash the Hounds that he wants to use. Brings out a Lord of the Arena and a Secret Keeper. Okay, Secret Keeper, it's an okay thing for a guy. But I think we're just simply going to get rid of that and use the Noble Sacrifice that kills the Secret Keeper. Although if a Secret is played, it's going to get +1, so it wouldn't die. But it defends this, and we can also put a Loot Hoarder out. And a Sunwalker. So Sunwalker, 6, 7. Oh, we can't actually bring both. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, again, I don't think I need the Sunwalker at this point, so we're just simply going to do this. We're going to do that.
Reporting for duty.
We're going to do this.
We're
We're going to do that.
The battle.
And we're going to hit it. That might have been a mistake. I forgot that it applies to secrets. So, okay, well, at least we have the secret that is going to trigger against it. Hopefully he tries to attack right now straight with it. If he plays another secret, then that thing stays alive. But we do have stuff on the field to get rid of it, so I guess it's not that bad of a thing. Blah. I screwed it up there a little bit, so
Bring me steel.
I'm a little bit sad about that. So he does go for me. Attacks me with that. Attacks me with the Secret Keeper, and gets the Secret Keeper killed, which is actually better for him because otherwise the Panther would have gotten killed. But well, not a lot that you can do, right? So that guy gets buffed up. We have Tyrian Forging on the field. Do we want to use a Tyrian Forging? It kills that. This thing kills that anyways. 6, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 by itself. I think we'll put out the Sunwalker first. Yeah. Let's go ahead and kill this against that and see what parts of card. Stormwind Champion comes out. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We'll kill that. Bring out a Sunwalker. Get ourselves a guy out there. Stormwind Champion also an option. And probably next turn we bring out Tyrian Forging and another recruit. So that Panther really can't do much. He's gonna have to. Okay, yeah, he's gonna have to spend that to kill that, and then the Panther rams into the Sunwalker. Okay, so it actually went pretty well for him. Tyrian Forging and these 2 guys afterwards. So Tyrian, blah 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 blah, and a recruit. So what do you want to do against this guy? It's like, oh, come on, you got that? That's ridiculous. So once that dies, it gives me a weapon, and for the meantime, it's still a 6/6.
I dream.
Ysera comes out. Ooh, we're getting well played, so he got Ysera. Pops my shield. You can pop my shield. And he gets himself a dream card, so that's actually pretty good for him. 7, 8, 9. We can bring these 2 guys out and give +1. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can't actually kill Ysera. Dang it. Dang it. Well, if we can't kill Ysera, we're just going to silence her and just make her some crappy threat out there. So, let's see. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's probably the better bet. Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This doesn't make much sense. And we can put Ysera doing 1 damage. Nah, I think we'll save this just for something else. At 4 damage, I think we can handle for a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and silence Ysera. Stop giving them cards. And we are going to 3, 4, 5. Thanks.
Thank you.
And we're gonna, yeah.
I must move quickly.
We're gonna this.
Don't
That.
test me, child.
That. And we're gonna bring it there.
I am not a morning person.
Not exactly where I wanted it to be, but I think it's fine. So he dies next turn, and I don't think there's a lot he can do about it. We also have a Stormwind Champion on the hand, which will buff everything else up incredibly. So he pops out a secret. That's probably an explosive trap, meaning he can kill a lot of stuff here. And he goes for the Nightmare. Give a minion plus 5/5 at the start of your next turn, destroy. Okay. So he goes for that, but that still kills him anyways. Let's go ahead and pop that secret.
The battle.
Secret. Explosive trap. I'm popping it right now because it wouldn't have mattered with the... Oh shit, it would have mattered. That was stupid of me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so yeah.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Die, mage.
For justice.
And there we go. Okay. So that went pretty well. Even with Ysera, we held our stuff in the hand, so threats were not as bad as they could have, and we got ourselves a nice victory. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll continue the run on the next one, and hopefully that means we're gonna go for the big win. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.